So grab a piece of paper and grab a pencil. I have a lot to jam in and hopefully we'll be done. It won't be that long. So we're going to go ahead and move the camera in. It's going to flip around. Don't get seasick. We're just going to clamp this on. Make sure I'm steady here and we're clamped on, and then it won't move at all. So that's it. You guys got over the worst part. So thank you guys for joining in. I'm going to try and catch some of the comments. Hopefully I'll be able to catch some. I just want to welcome everybody. If you could let us know in the comments, what is your favorite thing to paper craft? Do you like cards and tags? Are you into planners? Do you like traditional scrapbooking, layouts, mini albums? Are you into watercoloring? Whoops, I am totally not centered here. And we have a fantastic moderator on. So seriously, she will answer all your questions. Introduce yourself, moderator. I think it's Carrie. Okay, somebody wonderful from Prima's on moderating, because it's really hard to catch the comments and do the teaching and watch the screen because it's up high on a tripod. Okay, we love to hear what you guys, what your paper crafting adventures are, or if you're into planners, let us know, because that's the cool thing. When we're making products like this, the product designers are thinking about versatility. These are stamps and these are page dividers, but the whole line is meant to reach out to many different angles. So as you guys are joining in, I want to go over some of the product, and then I'm going to kind of break this segment into two things. We're going to do a little bit of planner and watercoloring, so that hits, you know, kind of a diverse section right there, because you can also watercolor on scrapbook layouts and other things. And then we're going to get into stamping. And don't think, if you don't stamp, don't be like me and be a negative Nelly. Stamping is so cool. And it works in so many different paper crafting arenas. Okay, so, all right, who's ready to get going? Come on, we need you guys. Press the love button, because I love to see that. And you know what? Sorry about my arm right there. I plugged my phone into a backup thing just because. Anybody else have this? Like, you go live and your battery starts to go low? Yeah. All right. So this is my Breathe planner. Oh my gosh. You guys, these are shipping to stores now. It's gorgeous. Okay. I know. I'm just going to sit here and hem and haw over it and just show you beautiful little things. But you, honestly, these planners are so fun. They come with coloring dividers, but these are bonus ones. These Prima Princesses. So this is a new line for us, and it's really cool. These are very detailed, gorgeous dividers that could easily be used in so many different paper crafts. Just color them, cut them out, put them on cards, put them on layouts. Seriously, you can do so many things with this. So this one's actually in my planner, and I love, we get these little magnetic clips that you can put on there, and they stick to each other, so you put them on and they just clamp on. How fun is that? Now, I've showed some of these pages before, so if you're really into how did I do this, check out Prima Marketing's YouTube channel. There is a Prima Princess class in there with me, and you'll learn all the little details of how I got the foil on there and stuff. But I just want to show you some of these pages that were already done. And when I do that, I'm going to also show you what art medium I use to color it. Because I always think we show you pretty projects, but we don't always show you how you do it or what exactly we used. So on this one, I used, these are watercolor confections, and these are artist grade. They're really high quality. They're half pans. They last forever. I have used this one for probably 20 projects already. And trust me, I use a lot of water. I use a lot of this. It's just, they have not even gone down. So very fun colors. And you can see I colored her with these colors. It's really fun. So that one is Pastel Dreams, Watercolor Confections. And then there is a little foiling on here, and that is a technique you'll find on that video, as well as some of, let me see if I can get these in camera. The hole reinforcers and the gold glitter, that's from the planner line with Frank Garcia. Really cute. Hey, I got pom-poms sticking out from my planner. How cute are those? These kind of match the page too. They totally need to be on screen. Okay, so this is just a totally different Prima Princess divider page. Totally different palette. And you know what? I don't even remember what I used on this one. I'm thinking, let me see. Yes, this is the classics. And what I did is I used the blue and the green, and I really smushed in a lot of the white. And that is a white, but you can see I've been mixing to get the lighter colors. So this is classics, and I love it. You can just totally customize the hair, the skin tones. They can be as light or as dark as you want. And that's what's so fun about these girls, is you can match them to yourself, to your daughters, customize them for whoever you're making them for. You can make them for spring, fall, on and on and on. And on this one, I just added some of the Prima 3D flowers. They're so cute. And a little bit of foil again. All right. This one I really, really love. The tones in this I just thought were so beautiful. And you know what? I'm guessing that was also the Pastel Dreams, because that was a newer set and we were really trying to push that when I was making this page. And I just love this page because I think it has such a great message to it. The roses over her lips. And I think what a timely message for us to really, really let kindness come out. And if we can't be kind, just kind of zip our lips like our mothers told us. And you know what? It just has a great message. I want good stuff to come out of my mouth. And I know we all fail and then we feel bad. But I actually did this page as a reminder to myself, as a positive message to really let good stuff come out. Let my words be encouraging and uplifting. And it's just a great reminder to me. But again, you know, you could color this any color you want and then put it in your planner or use it in an art journal with a message that speaks to you. Here's another one that was done. And this one has a really cool color palette. I am thinking I used metallic accents on this one. Okay, I have a whole stack of projects to show you, and I can't get to all of them. Hang on. I don't know what I used on this one. I'm thinking it was metallic accents for the most part, and I probably mixed some. So this is a really big tin. You see the difference compared to the confections. These are little, seriously, good things come in little packages. This is amazing because they're artist grade. They're amazing. But look at this baby. And it has metallic foiling on it, and you open it up and it's just love in a box. These are one of my new favorite products. I have been gushing over these since I first got it. They are, as the cover says, metallic semi-watercolor cakes. There are 12 colors, and they also come with their own brush, which if you did calligraphy, that would be super cool. I can't do that. I have tried. It's not horrible, but I just watch all the calligraphers on Instagram and drool over what they can do. These are amazing because you control the color and the intensity and the sheerness. And I love that there's a little room left in each cake so that you have room to mix. And we will play with these in a little bit, but this is kind of the color palette used for this page right here. And I just wanted to show the versatile Prima coloring products and the different results you can get. Okay, so for planners, those are kind of the dividers. And I'll show you the packs of dividers and what they look like. And then we may pop back into this planner a little bit later because I also stamped in it with the Prima Princesses. And hang on, let me grab these. And I made some fun little elements. So at the beginning of the show, this is what you saw. I was holding up this 12 pack. There are 2 sets though. There is another set. So there are 24 different princesses. Now on the back, you will find the 12 that are in this one. This one is 591502. There's some really cute ones in here. Really fun. Lots of details. Do you guys love those? I'm going to try and flip through some of these for you. And again, they are made to go in our planners, so they're A5 sized, but you guys are super creative, and I know that. You could cut these out and use them for so many cool things. Now, I've already used, oh, look at that one. Super cool. I've already used some of these, so not all 12 are in here. Love this. You know, I love that it really, really celebrates the femininity of women in so many different roles, because we do, if there are guys watching, just bear with me, but we really do, we carry a lot on our shoulders, don't we? We're caretakers and we're nurturers, and we really run a lot of things. Many of us are married and have children, or we are taking care of parents and other people's children, and we're just very giving people. And I think these pages just represent a gorgeous side to being a woman. All right, that's what I look like at the end of the day when I lay down and take a little break. Kidding. But how fun is this to color? This is one I just started, so we're going to work on that a little bit. I love this one. And the hair, oh my gosh, so fun to color. All right, you saw this one already colored in the planner, and here it is. These are actually really cute black and white too. I'm getting more into the black and white thing. How fun is that one? I think that one was colored, and this is a stamp. So we'll be showing the stamps too. All right, I will go faster, and I keep bumping the camera because I'm just that talented. Sorry. Let me try and move stuff out of the way. So if you're wiggling a little bit, that was me, not you. Cute. Very fun. So these are multimedia paper, by the way. You can color on them with markers, watercolor pencils. You can use water on them, of course, which we've seen, or I showed some finished samples, but I think we need to go in here and actually show you how fun they are to color. So I have a couple. Now I just have to show you. My daughter started this one. She's in her 20s, and she just had a blast. And she's not really artsy at all, and she had so much fun with it. And now I need to get her to come over and finish it. And this one, I don't know who colored it. Somebody at the Prima launch, I think. Fess up if this is your page and I accidentally got it. Because I don't think I did this one. Because it has pink in the hair, and I don't know that I would, you know, just naturally do that. Okay, which one was I coloring? Here we go. All right, so look at her. Isn't she beautiful? And she's just so cool. So what I did with her, I already started with shimmering lights. And this is another confection set, and you want this. Look at these hair tones and skin tones. Oh my gosh. This is the palette that you want if you really want to work with hair and skin. I think just mixing them, I put 3 or 4 different colors in her hair, and do it like you're getting your highlights and lowlights. And if you've never done that, you just want to separate out the strands. Don't do big bunches at once. Unless you like that look, you could totally do it. So I started with that, and I did her skin tones, and this was a demo page, so just keep that in mind. I was painting in front of people, and I was probably rushed a little. I want to point out on the pastels, these work really well for skin tones. And if one's too light and one's too dark, you have mixing wells. So let me just grab that and show you. You would squeeze a little bit of water on there, and I would bring it into the mixing well there, and then slowly add the brown until you get the color you want. And this is what is so magical. You guys, these colorable princess pages fit any skin tone, any hair color, any eye color. You customize it for what you want. And then I would go in once I have that mix that I like and just follow the strands. Okay, And you don't need to do all of them, of course. You want to separate them out so you're getting your skin tone or your hair tone separated like it would be naturally on your head. Okay? So I'm not going to do her hair because she basically is done. But after I was showing how to do the confections, because these are magical, they really are. You guys have got to get them. I would clean off my water brush or get another water brush. Okay, seriously, it was my last piece of paper towel. You just heard me rip it off of the thing. I would just squeeze a little water out. This is Prima's water brush. It has this well right here that you can screw off the tip, fill with water, so you reuse it over and over and over. But I'm finding if I'm watercoloring, I'm going to grab 2 or 3 or maybe 4 of these because I don't want to constantly squeeze out more water to clean my brush. So they have wide ones, and let me look. Just grab a couple. This is great for surfaces, the bigger surfaces and backgrounds. And the skinnier ones are great for details. So you need at least 3 or 4 of these. I'm just saying. Okay. So I have it cleaned out, and I'm famous for not cleaning my brush out and then going into paint. It's not pretty. But what I wanted to do is we kind of played with the confections a little. I wanted to show you the metallic accents with this. And remember, they're not sheer. They're semi-sheer. But I've learned how to play around with them to kind of make them sheer and make them, they're just fabulous. So I've dropped a couple drops of water in there. And I think, what other color do you guys want? This is my other thing. I talk to myself when I'm doing this, and I ask questions, but then I never catch your answers, and it seems like I'm ignoring you. I'm really not. So I think maybe, what do you guys think? We can mix this blue and green. And what I would do is create my own little custom cup right here. I'm loving that color. What do you think? So when you first add the water, it's going to be sheer. And I should have showed you that. Let me just do it right here. Am I on camera? Here we go. It can be very sheer and watery like. Okay, so there you go. See, it's beautiful, and it is going to dry with a glimmer. But let's say I want it darker. I want it more intense. I'm just going to grab a little bit more of this, because the more you mix it up in that little well, the more of the product you get in. Now you see it's not quite as sheer, but I have more intense color and definitely more shimmer. I love it. So I'm going to just grab a little bit. I'm going to bring this up to the camera and show you. Can you see that lusciousness mixing in there? Okay. So when you order these, you'll see the well is not filled all the way, so you have mixing room. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to grab just a little bit of that and come on in here, maybe put it in the center, and then, I don't know, I'm just going to dab it around on that flower and kind of, I want to pull that bluish green in up here now, trying to like tie this together. And you know what? I never stay in the lines. I'm the worst colorer, but that's okay. They make these products so good for people like me who don't follow and don't pay attention and accidentally color the wrong thing. You're never going to know. It's going to be good. Look at that. Oops, see, I missed a leaf right here. And I totally went out of the line. It's okay. This page is going to be just full of shimmer. Can you see that right there? Super cute. All right, I can't color anymore because we got a stamp. But do you guys have any questions on this? Anything at all? Oh, let me show you the purpley one. I added water to this before the show. Look at this, how creamy and thick it is. I know I don't need all that, but it's gorgeous. And I seriously think she needs a little bit of this down here on her dress. The purple one has like these blue shimmery tones, so they catch the light and you get this gorgeous mix of purple and blue. And I'm squeezing water now as I go to the right to kind of keep the thick color, the darker color here on the edge, and then slowly blend this in. How fun is that? You know, I could just sit here and color all day with you guys, but I would probably bore you to death. Okay, if you don't have metallic accents, you got to get them. They're a great value. I know they're out on the market right now. Multiple places have them. You need to get them. And if you're going to get them, grab some of the confections. Decadent Lights is great, yes, but Shimmering Lights, I'm mixing up mine. Decadent Pies is beautiful. Shimmering Lights is what I use on the hair. And the new, okay, I knew I was going to forget the name, Creamy Pastels, Carrie can tell you, is the other one that I colored a lot of these with. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Now, one little tip. When I'm blending color, I'm squeezing a tiny bit of water just so the surface blends well. Okay, otherwise you could end up with lines. So if you're ending up with lines that don't blend, squeeze a little water on your paper first. Or add it as you're blending it across. I went out of the lines. Uh-oh. I don't care. I'm just going to blend that in anyways. I'm going to squeeze a little water, and then I will color the background, and that's how you get away with going outside the lines. And see that shimmer? They're gorgeous. You guys have got to get these. And get the Princess. These are shipping to stores now. All right. I said I was going to look at stamps, and I have to do it. You guys, I don't want to waste the whole session just on the dividers for people who don't like stamping. The dividers are perfect for that, but we do have stamps, and there are 6 different ones. Let me show you. So this is one of them. We are going to color again. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm not done coloring. I'm just done with the actual dividers. Okay, so here she is. This is Olivia, and I love the, okay, detail. Prima rocks the details. They really do. This is the packaging with foiling on it. And Olivia is 590819. These are already in stores. Okay, they're gorgeous. Each stamp is about 5 by 7. Let me show you another one. So these are the 2 I have. This is Claire, and that's her packaging right here. Claire is really a 5 by 7, and Olivia is a little bit skinnier. 590840, Claire. Hey, we got different sizes because all of us women are different sizes, and we're all beautiful. They're really cool. These are cling stamps. And a little tip, if your cling ever doesn't work, use a wet wipe and clean it off. That's usually what happened, is you touched it too much. And they're really well loved on the other side, which means I've used them a ton. So what we're going to do is go ahead and just stamp with them. They're so easy to stamp. I have my Prima block here. I'm going to just pick up this one right here. There she is. She's on here. And I'm going to ink her up. I think I'm going to do brown. Now, if you're going to watercolor, use a permanent waterproof ink. Okay? If you're not going to watercolor on them, go ahead and use any ink you want. But I use a permanent because I never know really what I'm going to do with these sometimes. And just in case I get it wet, even with a marker, this ink will not bleed. Okay, and I also like to pat my ink on. I am not the best stamper. Just, that's my disclosure, my disclaimer. I don't consider myself a really fabulous stamper, and that's okay. Prima makes these basically foolproof. So here's just watercolor paper. We have these watercolor paper pads, and I will tell you they are fabulous. Textured on one side and flat, smooth on the other. For this, I use the smooth side. Okay, so I'm going to make a card out of this one. So I already cut the A4 in half this way, and I know I'm going to stamp on this bottom half. I don't need to use the whole stamp. I can just use part of it. So I'm setting it down here, and then it has this really nice handle. Go ahead and press. Now here's what I would say. As important as it is to press on the top, your base is really important. If you do not have a smooth base, or it gives a little bit when you push, like some tables do, or you got a little pebble or micro beads that you accidentally spilt on your workspace, that's been my problem lately, it won't press clearly. Or if you're on Facebook Live, it never works perfectly. But hey, what do you know? Miracles still happened, and I actually got a really clear print. Look at that. Hey, I have to frame this because I swear teaching live, everything goes wrong. You guys know how it is. But there you go. Look at the detail on that. And that shows you how you can use a really big stamp. That's perfect for journals. Think about your school books, like your school journals or your planner fronts. Anything. Like, it's just really fun. It's fun to stamp on canvas and fabric. But look at that for a card. And then all you would do is fold this in half. And you can watercolor, and it makes a beautiful bridal invitation or just a card for a friend. Say, hey, you know, we're going into winter, but here's some birds and flowers for you. Or, hey, let's get together for coffee. It's just really fun. They're really cool stamps. So let me show you. That one was stamped vertically with brown, but this one was stamped. Same stamp. I did let's see, this one's okay, I'm totally messing it up. One is vertical and one is horizontal. So you guys can help me here. This one's vertical. But with black ink. So you can get two totally different orientations and get totally different looks on your cards with that. They work for tags, of course. Here's one colored with metallic accents. And then we have, that was Claire, right? Olivia? Oh, she's so fun to stamp too. So here she is, one orientation and then the other. And you can see, same stamp, just use a little bit on the smaller one. You don't have to stamp the whole thing. And then here she is colored with watercolor confections and a bit of metallic accents. And then decorate any way you want. So, do you guys want to color a little bit? Well, let me show you. You can also do home decor. So this one was stamped on one of our watercolor panels. And I know I didn't actually demo with the pencils, but you could totally use pencil sets to color these. And this is Vintage Lovers. I did this one before on a show, and she has a bit of foiling on her. Just a really fun vintage effect with that pencil set. All right, so this sample I just did, she is stamped on an A4 paper and trimmed down to fit our Prima frame. Okay, I know I can't even get it all in screen because of the way the tripod's set up and the Facebook Live is. But look, I just thought, you know what, I might just stamp one for each season and switch her out. I went with really darker tones. And let's see, what did I use? The classic set. Let me find that one for you. The classics, the confections. Hang on one second. The classics are wonderful for a wide range of colors. My battery went low and I have it plugged in. So if you lose me, I'm really sorry. I'll try to go quickly. But anyway, here are the classics. They're beautiful, really big range of colors, and so that was created with that. I know I have my phone fully charged, but I noticed Facebook Live really sucks the batteries out somehow. So we're going to color away until my battery goes, okay? So if you have questions, holler away, and then we'll wrap it up. So I'm just going to keep coloring. These are the Prima Princesses. This is the stamps. And then we have the dividers too, which we showed earlier. And they're available right now. They're shipping out. What set do I want to use for this? Let's just go ahead and use this one. And we're going to go in. I always do the face first. And I know I'm rushing. That battery really bugs me because I have it plugged into a battery pack and it's not charging. I'm really sorry. But I was supposed to keep this short and sweet anyway. You know me, I get talking, I get playing around, and I cannot get away. I just have to keep doing more and more and more. So, there we go. We're going with darker tones. I love it. And then I would just totally go in and start coloring the hair like every 3 or 4 strands. And then you can totally put your pink or blue accents in this way. How fun would that be? And I am using the pastel set, but it would be really fun to pull in some of these and get a bit of shimmer going. Oh, super cute. And then add copper accents right here. Really fun. Okay, and you know, if I can do this live with a low battery, you guys would totally rock this. All right, I'm going to clean this out real quickly, and I want to paint my bluebird. I'm just going to do a quick wash to kind of cover the whole bird really light, and then slowly go in and add some contrast and some detail work. While it's wet, you can go in and grab some of these other colors. I don't know what I'm going for right here. I'm just mixing a bunch of colors. Maybe the purple. All right, you guys, you really want to play with this now, don't you? I love that. And then, oh, this raspberry color right here, super fun. And you know what? You do not have to color all the flowers and be perfect. I like to go in here and splat color. I find I get a better look that way because I can't stay in the line. So if I just come in here and kind of dab the color on, I get a really nice contrast, and it looks better. It looks better when I don't color purposefully. How funny is that? And I'm trying not to blend too many colors of the same tones together, but maybe pull up some of these oranges. All right, what do you guys think of this? Prima Princesses, new lines, 6 different stamps, 2 different dividers, and each divider has 12 in there. I mean, seriously, I've almost colored the whole thing. My battery's still going, thank God. And I totally went out of the line there. But, oh, that bird, I love that look. This is what happens when you don't clean your brush. And I'm just going to squeeze a little water and work those colors in right now. And they'll be so cool. That's what I do when I go outside the lines. Squeeze a little water and blend it out, and it's going to look natural that way. All right, I'm going to stop now and just say thank you guys for joining in. We are going to have more Facebook Lives. Keep checking the Prima wall every week and hopefully bring you new products, new techniques, and lots of different presenters. So check in with us again next week. We're going to have a new Facebook Live for you guys. Thank you for joining us. These are the Prima Princess stamps and the Prima Princess dividers. They're brand new and they're shipping out right now. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.